Cathedral Church of Mumbai in northern India is St. Thomas the Apostle Cathedral. It's a sort of quiet oasis among the bedlam of Mumbai, but an interesting place to go into, and of course it contains lots of memorials to the great and good of the day, one of whom was to Rear Admiral Sir Frederick Lewis Maitland, whose claim to fame was that Napoleon surrendered to him and brought to an end the Napoleonic Wars, but there are many, many others.
It's now 12:20 and this is St. Thomas Cathedral. I think it's the oldest church in Mumbai. Whether it's the original that's still standing or whether it's been renovated or rebuilt, it might tell me on that notice board over there. So yes, so there's a little bit of information about this. Vicar of Whitchurch, Dorset. Well, that's a big change. Whitchurch, Dorset to Mumbai. It was opened in 1718, that's very early. This is the inside of the church with these wonderful metal brackets holding these fans. It's nice and cool and peaceful. Sort of oasis from the freneticism which you can hear outside. And in here there are lots and lots of memorials to the great and good. I think most of them are military. This is typical of the many memorials in here. All these long forgotten battles which the British Army fought. Seringapatam. Never heard of the place. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful stones. And this one is very interesting. Henry Robertson Bowers was lost his life in the Scott Antarctic expedition on the return journey from the Pole, March 1912. I mean, this memorial is decorated with cannon, howitzers, drums, flags and spears. Very military. This is very typical of the military. There's a chap who's at one time his master was Horatio Nelson. He was only 28, commanding some warship, the San Fiorenzo. A great many died of exposure to the sun. Or if it wasn't that, they fell ill and they were on their way home and died at sea. And all at incredibly young ages, you know, all 20s, 30s, and very few into their 40s. So although you can get fame and fortune out here, there were incredible risks to it. It's an absolutely tragic memorial. This chap, Lieutenant Gregor Grant, his wife and his daughter were all killed during the siege at Lucknow, where we were earlier on the tour. What a terrible ordeal they must have endured.